All right, guys. So today's video is going to be on a microphone. Now, before you click off of this video, trust me, I know that there's not really many things that are exciting about covering a microphone. And if this was a normal mic, I would not cover it on the channel. It's just, again, not something that generally interests me. But this mic, which is the Rig M2 Pro HD, actually has a really impressive Bluetooth feature that I think a lot of you guys are going to be interested in. But before we get into all of that, let's go ahead and talk about the price. This mic does come in at $129. And if you're not really familiar with Rig, they have made some really impressive gaming headsets throughout the years. They were one of my favorites when they came out with the first one. I think it was like the Rig Pro. I used that headset for years. So they do know something when it comes to audio. And what they've decided to do with this microphone is come out with a mic that's made to be plug and play. Basically where you could just plug straight into your PC or your Mac and you're good to go. There's no software, there's no drivers, there's nothing that you have to download to get this mic working. So I've actually put this on the boom arm that I normally have my normal mic on. So you can use it this way straight out of the box, or it even comes with just a little desktop stand. And then as far as like the design of the mic, it is very small, it's flat, it's really, really simple. There's only two knobs on here. One is to adjust the gain on the mic, but it also allows you to mute the mic, and then the other one is for your headphone controls. Now this is where things get really interesting. So you can plug in a regular pair of headphones with a 3.5mm input that's on the back of the mic, but it also supports Bluetooth audio. It allows you to monitor your mic using Bluetooth, which I have not seen in any other microphone. It is Bluetooth 5.4, but the huge thing here is it has aptX adaptive playback. So if you have a pair of earbuds that's aptX HD or aptX adaptive, you can monitor your audio like in real time. It cuts down any of that latency. This is huge. Especially if you're somebody that podcasts, or maybe you just have a pair of headphones or earbuds that you like to use, you can use it. You don't have to use the big pair of headphones because it has to plug in to the mic itself. And the other huge selling point, now this is what I think is going to appeal to a lot of people, is even without using the mic as a microphone, you can plug this into your PC or your Mac and basically use it as a desktop, let's just say Bluetooth enhancer. So if you want to game on your PC, or you want to watch a movie or a TV show, you'll know that normally you can't use Bluetooth devices because there's going to be lag. It's just not good for those types of media. But because of this having that aptX adaptive playback, that low latency, you can now game on your PC using, Bluetooth earbuds and Bluetooth headphones and not have to worry about lag. And in my opinion, this is absolutely huge. And on top of that, the mic itself is a 16mm condenser mic. It is using the cardioid pattern, so it is picking up like what's right in front of it. So if you're in a noisy room, you don't have to worry, it's going to pick up all of the other things. And the huge thing about this is if you're going to game online, you have a better mic than what is on a gaming headset, or what's built in on your laptop or anything like that. And you're now getting that Bluetooth function, which is huge. I mean, even listening to audio, through different streaming services sound better through Bluetooth now because of this mic and because of it having that aptX adaptive. But the fact that you now don't have to worry about any kind of latency, even real-time monitoring. Like right now, I could have earbuds in and monitor my audio and not have anything plugged in. That itself is huge, especially if you're anybody that's familiar with monitoring your audio and you usually have to have extra cables. It's just more crap that you have to have plugged in. And this is one cable. It is USB-C into the mic and USB-A into my PC, and then nothing else. So it is a simple cable, just one cable, no software. Right when I plugged it in, it recognized it on my PC and I was good to go. And so I decided to record this whole video using the mic. There's nothing being done to the audio, so this is straight into the mic, into the PC, and nothing being done afterwards. So this is to give you an idea of exactly what it would sound like. Another thing I do want to point out though is there's no pop filter on here, so when I say anything that starts with a P or anything that starts with an S, you're likely going to hear some popping or some hissing. So if you're going to use a boom arm like this, or you have it on the desktop stand, I would recommend getting a little pop filter to put in front of it, especially if you're going to talk this close into the microphone. And I'm used to talking this close into the mic because normally I use a Shure SM7B. And it just sounds better when you're right on top of the mic. So it's just something I've gotten used to, and it may not necessarily work well here because, again, there's no pop filter built into this mic. So to wrap this video up, I know this is a quick video, but I thought this was something so different and so interesting. And since we normally cover Bluetooth earbuds and headphones, it definitely is something that fits the channel. And I think it's going to solve a lot of problems for you guys that like to use your normal Bluetooth earbuds and Bluetooth headphones. Now you can use it on your PC for other types of media where you normally couldn't without having to experience lag. So my overall opinion is, yeah, this product completely surprised me. I knew the mic would be good, or at least okay, especially in the $129 price range. But I am so surprised actually how the quality itself stacks up against my normal setup, which again is the Shure SM7B mic, which is a $400 microphone plugged into the Elgato Wave XLR preamp, which is another $159. So that setup altogether is $559 versus something like this, which is $129. Now, my other setup does not give me any enhancement with my Bluetooth audio. It doesn't give me any ability to cut down lag. So this one already kind of has some extra benefits that my normal setup just doesn't have. So yeah, that definitely adds to the value, and I think Rig has something pretty awesome here. Again, even if you're not going to use the mic every day or just very often. I mean, we've gotten to a point in the world where, you know, meetings and Zoom calls, a lot more things are being done online. So it's better to have a decent mic or a step up mic compared to what you probably already have. But the Bluetooth function, the low latency, cutting out lag, having that, you know, almost instant response with gaming and movies, and now just using what you already likely own, because everybody at this point has Bluetooth earbuds and headphones. I think this is huge. But to really get the most out of these, make sure you have a pair of headphones and earbuds that have that aptX HD or aptX adaptive support. This way, you're really truly getting the most out of this product to get the most out of your other products. But guys, that wraps up my video on the Rig M2 Pro HD. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.